And next up is Zyflair, and he uses Lucario. And in case you guys don't know, I love fighting Lucario. I am good at this matchup. I am so all thanks to Jin. Completely well, thanks to both Jin and Goon, to be honest. Goon's got a pretty sick Lucario too, not gonna lie. Gotta respect. But yeah, thanks to the players I have fought in South Florida, I am, and Suicune Master too, although Suicune Master kind of bodies me. Zyflair hates Pikachu with a passion. Good to know. I love Lucario. I will fight if everyone. So one of the reasons I'm so happy about 3v3 is because everyone that like only has 2 characters, when they need a 3rd character, they're gonna pick up Lucario, and that's a free win for me. I love Lucario. The only Lucario I've fought that like has really like definitely like had that positive record on me was LCF. I played him at Worlds and he was definitely winning more than I was. And I was like, you're really good at this game. He actually, it's Jin. I don't know if I told you. It's really funny. He actually played really similar to you. He made like very similar decisions that I expect you to make when I play you. But he just like, I feel he was a little more patient. And a little, it's been a while. I don't remember how to explain it. But he just like, I guess he just made some better decisions. But then he would also like, he had a very similar style to you. I'll say that his style was very similar to yours, Jin. But LCF's really good. Toasty's a noob. Toasty was saying that in the chat, in this chat, literally the entire set. Kino's a noob, so no, Toasty's a noob. As for because he RPSs you more. Oh, Suicune Master. Yeah, Suicune Master. He's pretty good at RPS. Not gonna lie. What was I gonna say? So this match, so the Pikachu Lucario matchup. Lucario's gonna hate me for saying this, but the matchup's even. The matchup's not even. It's like, I don't think it's quite like if you consider like a +1 or like a slight advantage matchup, like 55-45. I don't even think it's. I think it's like, this is gonna sound so stupid. I think it's like 53-47 in Pikachu's favor. Like it's just the tightest smidge in Pikachu's favor. Burst Lucario was scary, man. That's all I'm gonna say. But so this matchup, Zyflair says he agrees. He also says he just hates playing it. Okay. Also, Zyflair, if you're there, hello. Nice to talk to you through Icy. So neutral. All right, let's start with field phase. So field phase in the Pikachu Lucario matchup is definitely in Pikachu's favor. That one I can't even contest that. Like Pikachu versus Lucario in field phase should be a win for Pikachu, unless Lucario gets in like very close, because his homing attack does beat mine, and like committing to counter is a generally bad idea in general. Yes. But Pikachu has excellent tools for that matchup. 5A goes through a lot of Lucario's stuff. My JX is godlike. There's nothing else to say about that. I really, so something I like a lot, one of Lucario's best tools in field phase is Bone Rush, as silly as that sounds, because it goes through all my projectiles. But I've gotten, against Goon specifically, because he loves him some Bone Rush, I've gotten really good at baiting out Bone Rush, and I can punish it with forward Y, which like jumps me to the side of Bone Rush. It doesn't track me, and then maybe it tracks me, but the forward Y just hits him before the Bone Rush hits me, maybe. So I like doing that. I'll like kind of whiff punish Bone Rush really quick with forward Y 5A. I don't know, Lucario, like, all of his stuff doesn't really scare me in field phase. His sidewise is really reactable, and I can JX it for free. I think I got a couple of those on Zyflair. My 5A goes through a lot of Lucario's projectiles, like I said. The only one it doesn't go through is his level 3 Aura Sphere, but if I see him charging that, I can actually just Thunder him, or if I'm close enough, again, I can JX him, so it's not even a good option for Lucario. Lucario, like, if he wants to win field phase, he really needs to get in up close against Pikachu and make me guess. Make me guess, and don't get hit by my JX, because against me, or me specifically, if someone's up in my face in field phase, that's where Pikachu struggles. Pikachu does not have good options when someone's like right in his face in field phase. In dual phase, it's fine. I love it when people are close to me. Let's fucking brawl. Like, I'm down. In field phase, though, not the case. So 90% of the time, I'm just going to JX in field phase when they're super close to me, and you can perfect block it, you can counter it, you can actually walk forward and block to make me mess up my spacing and then just regular punish it. Like, there's definitely ways to deal with that. And I'm going to JX if you get close to me. I'm going to JX because I don't want to play the 50-50. JX beats attack and grab, unless you like super meaty something. But if you're meaty, I'm probably not going to JX. I'm just going to take the grab. So that's field phase in my mind. The time, like, in my mind, I'm like, Kino's matchup, like the back of his guitar. I don't really know the back of my guitar that well, to be honest. There's not really much there, but I do know this matchup pretty well. Dual phase is... So dual phase is where I feel the matchup is like the tiniest smidge in Pikachu's favor. the neutral kind of has layers to it. At the farthest range, I have 5A, right? But Lucario can get in on 5A with CADC, with 8X, and with Bone Rush, if he does Bone Rush early enough. I can kind of mix up between doing 1 5A and 2 5As to kind of throw off his timing on when he needs to CADC or when he needs to 8X and kind of keep him at bay. And then, but once he gets into, once he's just in that Bone Rush range, it's a little riskier. So once he's in that range, I want to be a little bit closer. I want to be at like tip 5X range. I want to poke him out with 5X. I want to be outside of his 2Y range and 5X him. But the issue there is he can kind of take a few steps back and whiff punish my 5X with Bone Rush. Jin's gotten very good at doing that, so that's, you know, something that I'm very experienced with dealing with. But basically, I'm just going to try and poke him out with 5X. If he tries to jump, I'm going to anti-air him. But it's the same way, if I'm going to jump, he's going to anti-air me. That was actually, Zyflair, if you're listening, that was one thing that I think you didn't do that you could have done more against me was 8Y. You there was one time you went for an 8Y on my jump, but I empty landed and grabbed you out of it, and it looked really weird. But other than that, I think you definitely could have gone for just more 8Y anti-air and more Y anti-airs. Wow, more 8Y anti-airs against me, and then you get nice follow-ups. Or even E-speed, honestly, if you want to just be lazy about it, that's fine too. Just don't let me jump in. And then within, anyways, so those are I have my 5X range. And then if Lucario's in on that 2X range, or on my 5X range, his 2Y is obviously way faster than my 5X. So I have to kind of space around 2Y with my 2Y and my 5X. I also, if he's in my 2Y range, I have to worry about him doing 8X over my 2Y. So I can try and 8Y anti-air it. And if he blocks it, I can frame trap him with the starting hitbox of JA and just kind of get to the other side of the screen and reset the neutral back to normal. So I do feel Pikachu controls the pace of the matchup for that reason, and that's why it's slightly in Pika favor. Pika technically gets burst faster, but let's be real, we both get burst at the same rate, especially because every Lucario still runs Jirachi, except for occasionally Toasty, I guess. Or Mew. What else? The biggest thing is damage. That's always a big equalizer in the Pikachu matchup, is if my opponent can really outdamage me, that makes the matchup harder. I think, for example, tools-wise, Pikachu beats Machamp. Just straight up, Pikachu beats Machamp. However, because Machamp does so much more damage than me and has so much more health than me, Pikachu does not beat Machamp. I think the matchup's even, literally because Machamp can just, just like that. Tools-wise, though, Pikachu beats Machamp. Garchomp is similar. Garchomp, the tools are a little harder. Neutral's a little harder. But Garchomp definitely, super outdamages Pikachu because of his large health pool and damage. So, anywho, you should read some of the stuff. Yeah, Jin, no, believe me, I've seen all the stuff you were saying. I was laughing. You, Corgian, and Bolomar were killing me during the set, or during the whole time. So, anyways, let's get into my set with Zyflair. I think that was a pretty good explanation of the Lucario matchup, anyways. Just kind of general, the way I view the matchup, anyways, in terms of spacing and neutral and whatnot. So, I don't remember how I opened up this. Let's see. I probably do JY or 5A though. Yeah, it's going to 5A. I do a charge to try and catch a sidestep. Yeah, he does the charge aura sphere there, so I'm just going to throw something at it. Because there, whoops, let me pause. So, I throw, whoops, I'm spamming the fuck out of 5A. So here, nope, not here. Here. Alright, so when I see the charge, one of two things are going to happen. One, he has to release it early, meaning it's not going to beat my charge JY. Or two, he has to keep charging it, which means he's going to get hit and I can combo with the forward Y. So when I see the charge, I know I won the phase. The only finicky thing is sometimes my JY doesn't actually have hit stun, so it doesn't combo into anything, even if it hits immediately afterwards. But luckily, that wasn't the case this time. So I'm gonna 5A because we're at that far range now. That 6X was so cool, by the way, Zyflair. That 6X was sick. I have never seen 6X hit me out of the air like that. I thought I won the neutral. I was like, nice, I'm gonna get a full combo. And next thing I knew, I was on the ground. I was like, what happened? So here's Oki. That was a terrible Iron Tail on my part, and I deserve to be punished for it. I pushed 2X. I thought you were just going to grab me there. In hindsight, I probably should have let you grab me because I was super down to go back to field, but I don't know. I wanted to stay. I like dual phase. What can I say? But I didn't mean to Iron Tail there, and if you blocked it, you got a full punish with 2X. So here. All right, so that forward dash was an accident. After Iron Tail, I got the Iron Tail. So Pikachu can do 3 forward dashes and still be plus for an Oki. But right after the second forward dash, you see I took a little step by accident because I misinputted the forward dash, which messed up my timings, which is why you were able to get the 2Y out before I could get the 6Y out. So back to neutral. I tried to wave punish the 5X, but I couldn't do it. Now that one was intentional because I know I can Iron Tail over your CA. And when I saw you C8, because you C8 a little before my 2Y, I knew I could Iron Tail over it. So there. I didn't punish that Bone Rush, but when you did it, I knew what was on the table. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to forward Y that one next time. That was a good back Y, though. You got me there. I got greedy on the punish. So yeah. You'll see my main purpose for using JY in field isn't even necessarily to hit people with it. It's to force a reaction out of them and then try and punish whatever they react with. That is what JY is good for, and Pikachu need to use that. So here, I go for Nuzzle after JX because I know Zyflair is a smart player. I know he knows I'm plus on block, and I'm assuming he's not going to push a button because of it. And I wanna start breaking down those defenses immediately. So I'm glad he didn't push a button there because I literally did that because I'm like, Zyflair's smart. He gonna respect my plus frames, right? So I try to catch the CDC back. That was so weird that 2Y beat my 6Y. I'm supposed to be +4 there. Oh no, I hit the top of your shield. We were even on block. Never mind. Anywho. So you jump in. I'm just like, I'm going to grab you because you're scared now. You jumped in and I have super frame advantage. And then I do the stupid whiff forward Y nuzzle fake tick throw thing. So cool. First round for me. And now into round 2. There's 5A super good. 5A is so good in the matchup of field and duel. I could have actually 5x'd that. I could have whiff punished that with 5x, but I wasn't super cognizant of that spacing. But that was max range 5x. That's where the weird you went to anti-armor with 8y and got grabbed for it range or time. That was super weird for sure. So here I'm just gonna JX because like I said, if you get up close to me, I'm going to JX. This isn't some sort of mind game future bait or anything like that. If you're up close against Pikachu, my options are homing cancel and JX. I'm gonna do one of the two or both. So that's how you got to win field phase. So I was surprised you did immediate burst here, but I guess it was a good check. I don't want you to be plus though, so I'm gonna burst right back. So here, I jumped and you called Jirachi, and I know you saw that I jumped. So I'm like, all right, this is an easy anti-air for him. I'm gonna get out of here, and it worked. But then you speeded again. It's like, okay, you got it. I respect it. That did so much meter too, but that 5Y or the side Y, I was able to react to it and just burst you for it. Doesn't do a ton of damage because Jirachi, but I still hit you with the burst attack. Now I'm just gonna get a little bit of chip. When I saw you jump there, after that, I was keeping in mind for future situations if I hit you with another burst attack. After Thunder, I can Electro Ball, because I'm assuming if you jump once, you'll jump the second time too, not wanting to take the chip. So I'm keeping that in mind, but yeah, so just things I'm thinking about. I don't think that actually comes into play. Oh, I was super slow on that whiff punish. Yeah, and I think you actually bring this round back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you call out my counter with yours. Yeah, you do a lot of damage here. Oh, but that's right. Drop the combo, and then I recognize drop. I'm like, oh, I'm going to punish you for trying to hit me. You definitely could have brought that back, though, for sure. I don't even think... T-Lock was saying if you just, did a uncharged one, it might have meated, but I actually don't even think it would have. But anyway, so we're going to go into game number 2 now. Twixie! Hi, Twixie. I'm talking about some of my games. And by some, I mean all. I already did my loss to Fabi and my game loss to Shark. Those were good sets, though. And now I'm fighting Zyflair. Oh, I'm so mad that missed, too. I saw the CA. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a full combo for this. And then you CDC'd right under. I was like, all right, that was pretty good. Everyone in the world gets hit by that. Everyone thinks I'm just going to land with Electro Ball like an idiot. So they try and catch my landing, but I'm still in the air. Pikachu acrobatics. I missed the combo there. So here I'm just like, I just want to hit you, man. And I'm guessing you tried to anti-air me there or something? I'm not entirely sure. I love that trade. That happened to me in Jin a lot, too. My 5A going to beat your forward Y because my projectiles are super good. That was excellent spacing from you. So that's the neutral game I was talking about. Uphill from here. I really hope so. Oh, you mean in the stream? Yeah, it is. That's right. So here, that was like this is exactly like how the neutral's supposed to go for Lucario in this matchup. Like just outside of my 5x range, you just shimmy right outside, punish it with Bone Rush. Like that was perfect. That was a good Bone Rush on Zyflair's part for real. When he hit that, I was like, you got it. But then I 5x'd again because it puts us at the same exact range basically. So I can 5x again and I think be okay, especially if you don't expect it. Here, like I said, I'm trying to mix up between between 1 5A and 2 5As because I know you'll JX. Yeah, I know. I love JX. If you know when to JX, just perfect block it. You're good at that, right? Yeah, mixing it between 1 5A and 2 5As. And then I know the JY wasn't a real punish, but it worked. Probably hit your shield drop frames because I saw you like put shield up there for a quick moment and then probably tried to do something else. So I think I just hit your shield drop frames there. And then once again, I'm just going to throw out projectiles because all mine beat yours. The tick throw works. Don't worry, tick throw works on everybody. Oh, my face is lighting up. That's cool. So this is where I say, Jin knows this all too well. In this position, when there's 0 phase shift points, I have full meter and you're at the wall, I get a nuzzle, it's time to play a game. We're gonna play a game. I'm Garchomp now. So here, hard knockdown, gonna go for another mix. I hit, and we're able to reset phase shift points. Poke. That was a good jump out. Oh, and that 5x got me. No conversion though. Good Jirachi call. I respect the grab attempt. So here I just kind of go for it. And that Thunder Cancel was me trying to bait out your burst attack. Usually I'm able to block in time, but sometimes I'm not. I think it depends on distance. Oh my god, he hit the biggest 5x ever. I'm like, he's about to walk right into range. Yep. I know you want the 6x. It's Mega Lucario. Lucario always wants 6x. Alright, so here, this was just unfortunate. I forced you to block with a JY, and then homing attack is just going to hit you out of counter. Or hit you out of burst. A little risky on my part, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Like, going back and looking at it, it seemed kind of sloppy. But at the time, it seemed like a good idea. Maybe it could have been timed better on my part, but it worked out, I guess. Alright, so now going into game number 3. I think it's just 5A. Or yeah, do another charge 5A to catch a dash. I didn't expect to get hit by that, and that's hard to confirm. That was a good back Y, though, on my JX. I was a little too aggressive there. I definitely could have kept playing the long game, but... So we're back in field phase, right? And I'm like, once again, if you're close to me, I'm going to JX. So we're back in field phase, and I'm like, all the damage he got in duel was just a grab, and we're back in field. We're essentially just starting the round fresh. Like, I'm super okay with this, because I was winning all the field phases. Most of the field phases. So I was actually really okay with going back to field there. I'm going to hop over, just nuzzle you to put you at the wall. And do regular grab, nice 150 damage. Plus the nuzzle, that was like a 200 damage dual phase, I'll take it. So there, I already committed to the Thunder Cancel before I saw the side Y, otherwise I would have been able to JX it on reaction. So I try to call a jump there, but you don't jump. You have a nice ground game. And I'm trying to stay outside of that Bone Rush range with my 5As. The counters there, that was really good 2Y. The counters there is me trying to bait the Bone Rush, because I know you like Bone Rush. I saw your set with Fabi. I know you like Bone Rush. Anyway, let's go back a little bit. So yeah, just trying to mix up, stay out of the Bone Rush range, and that was really good patience on your part. So you got that. I'm gonna burst here though, because I want to close out this round. I don't care that I'm going to lose meter advantage in round 2, because in round 2, my goal isn't even necessarily to win. It's just to make you use your burst so you don't have it in round 3 when I do. And Upstand's trying to build meter, but I guess just reacting a little slow to the 5A. So, just going to JX again, because that move's busted. I have no excuse for how good JX is, honestly. So good. So use your burst. Oop, that was scary. That was my bad. That should have been a 2Y, because on block, if I 2Y there, it actually hits you out of your burst attack 100% of the time. I allowed that one in real time, in real life against Jin, just through playing him. But I did 2Y because I think I was still some of my rust coming off. There's some things I don't quite remember until too late, or like some muscle memory things I don't quite have, just like some random tech that I don't quite always remember. I don't know about that. I don't know about that air dash. Luke. Oh, that was CDC grab, but the burst exhaust interrupted my grab. I was so pissed. But yeah, I don't know what you're trying to get with Lucario air dash there. That air dash kind of sucks. Unless you're trying to maybe land and block. That doesn't make sense either. Why would you jump? But yeah, the air dash kind of sucks. But luckily, burst exhaust was like, nah, you're not gonna grab him. Really good at this game these days. I wonder if Ultimate helped put you back into more of a focused competitive mindset. Probably not, to be honest. I haven't been playing Ultimate as much as I wanted to initially. I'm still enjoying it, but, you know. Maybe. Who knows? Soul Calibur was fun, too. Slip keeps telling me to hit that up again. Alright, nice. We get the... Oh, my God. Oh, this was more misinputs on my part. I get the JX confirm, and that was supposed to be... Sometimes when you do the just frame and you time the Y button too early, you just get 5Y, obviously. So that's what happened there, and I was pretty sad. And I was inside 2Y range, even though I tried to 5X you. This is one of my favorite things about Pikachu, though. The jump-in feints to bait out anti-airs as well as counterattacks. I love that. And full combo off JY, which has much less scaling, with a attack buff from Mew. Like, that's so much damage. It's crazy. Alright, cool. So, get another 5A. And at this point, I'm just like... I can just play super patient. I don't ever need to go in. I think I do go in because I'm... Oh, no, there is. Okay, so yeah, that frame trap, so you can't bone rush from there. But yeah, I'm just going to play the just general neutral game because I know one more poke wins me the game. And the round. And the set. And soon the tournament.